I went in and did Duolingo. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 years on and off. I wasn't getting anywhere. I think the fear was that I wouldn't be able to do it. And then I realised this is what I needed. I needed when we were at the airport. My daughter was having a problem with the lady on the check-in in Malaga Airport. I started talking to the lady in Spanish. I felt that I was so pleased that I was able to speak to the lady and get it sorted.
Vale, bueno, I wanted to have just a small chat today. I just want to have do like journey through how you started, how you feel now, okay, what you had tried before, and all this. But first, before we get to those questions, and okay, so I wanted to, as I say, like just trace a story from so before you met me.
I always wanted to learn Spanish. Sorry, my voice is going with a cold here. I always wanted to learn Spanish. I tried learning it through, as you know, I went in and did Duolingo. And as I said, when I came to you, I knew a lot of words, but not a lot of anything else. I had gone through quite a bit of it, but I did know words, but I didn't know how to talk to people, how to put it together, how to communicate with other people. And then whenever I joined your class, um, you started to put it all together for me. You were able to correct me if I was saying words, but I wasn't saying them how a native Spanish speaker would say them. You were able then to tell me that and explain that to me. Um, Being able to come on to the workshops and speak with native speakers is something that I didn't think I would be able to do. Um, the fact
Okay,
that
let's just go. Sorry, let me just cut you here. How long had you been on Duolingo before you get started?
I've been on and off it for a few years, so I had, Heidi. Yeah.
Like maybe 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 years on and off. Yeah, because I would have went on, and then I maybe would have got frustrated and fed up, and then I would have went off, and then I would have really wanted to get back into, or maybe back on holiday and was like, oh, I wish I could do this or I wish I could do that, and then back on again to try again. But I wasn't getting anywhere, and then I saw, I think it was one of your wee videos on Instagram or somewhere. And then that was when we got, I started to go in watching your videos, and then you got in contact with me. And then I thought, oh, am I going to be able to do this or not? And I thought, yeah, I have to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. And
What was the I mean, now you just said, "Oh, I'm not I don't know if I'm able to do this." What are the fears that you had when before starting or in the first weeks?
I think the fear was that I wouldn't be able to do it. Um, and how I was going to cope with actually having a Spanish teacher. And then I realized this is what I needed. I needed, a Spanish teacher to actually teach me the language and the way you structure your classes. Um, I just wanted to keep learning, keep learning. And you taught us the basics. You taught us what we would use in real life rather than random things. You taught us what we'd use, and then being able to go into your workshops and talking with other people in Spanish, even though we were all learning together, it was good because it built up our confidence because um, we were all in the same. We were all in the same boat. We were all learning. We were all beginners. It didn't matter if we made mistakes or not. And you were always there with us. So if there was something we didn't know or one of the other students didn't know, then you were able to come in and keep us going and help us out. I found that really useful. And being able now some of the students compared to myself, um, I found were maybe progressing at a faster rate, which people do. I'm a slower learner. And then I thought, oh, they're talking away here. But then I found the more I listened, and I thought, I'm learning stuff from them. So I was finding that useful. Yes, I got left behind sometimes, but I was still learning and picking things up. And then when you moved us, you said we weren't beginners anymore, and you moved us into intermediate. I thought, I'm never going to be able to do intermediate. And now we're doing it with Blanca, and it's nearly all in Spanish. And there's some words are just going past me, but I'm starting to pick up the gist of it, and I'm able then to put the rest of it together. So I'm finding that's very useful. You gave us wee references as well, like books, those wee short stories. I've been enjoying them, and I've been picking up from them as well. So I don't know what else to say. It's been I can't believe I'm where I am even, and it's only been since January.
Yeah, January.
January.
And why did you decide to start? What was your why did you want to learn Spanish?
As I say, I always wanted to learn Spanish, and we would. As you know, here in Ireland, our weather isn't the greatest. So we have a lot of rain and things, and we normally would go to Spain at least once a year on holiday, for a holiday to get, and I've always wanted to be able to talk to people. Like I said, this year after being with you, when we went on holidays, to Torremolinos in August, and I was sitting at the bus stop, and there was a lady sitting beside me, and I thought, I'm going to talk to this lady. And I just started talking to her, and we had a great conversation. We learned a lot about each other. And I thought, yeah, I can do this.
Okay, so there is you spoke to this. She was from Spain.
She had lived in Spain for 25 years. And we just started a conversation, and we talked
In
about
Spanish.
Ireland. And yeah, some of it was broken. But she spoke a little bit of English as well. So yeah, but it was mostly in Spanish. Yeah, we were able to hold a conversation. And my family was very impressed because they said, she's talking to that lady.
Who's that?
Family.
Okay. What did they tell you?
They were just, they were saying you were talking to her. We saw you talking to Ellie. And I said, yeah, I thought I'm just going to give it a go and talk to her. And then my grandson has a lung illness. And when we're traveling, we have to take oxygen and stuff for him. And when we were at the airport, we have to make special arrangements and things for taking his oxygen. And when we were at the airport, my daughter was having a problem with the lady on the check-in in Malaga Airport. And then she couldn't make out at all what the lady was saying. And she called me up, and I started talking to the lady in Spanish, and it was great. We got it sorted there and then. She was wishing my grandson a happy birthday because his birthday was in 2 days, and she got us through no problem. So it came in very useful.
How did you feel in that time, for example, in the airport?
I felt I was so pleased that I was able to speak to the lady and get it sorted, because otherwise I'm not sure what would have happened. But the fact that I was able to talk to the lady again and explain it to her, and get her what she needed. She was asking for letters and things, and we were able to get those sorted for her. So yeah, I thought, yeah, I did it. I was very
Had you
pleased with myself.
You were very pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I was pleased with myself.
What did your family tell you? Did they tell you anything after that, sorting that out in the airport?
At the start, when I started learning, they used to keep me going and joke with me and call me Mrs. Spanish and all the rest of it when I was learning. Not anymore. They don't do that anymore because they might need me.
Okay. And Linda, beyond Duolingo, had you tried anything else at all?
I did a conversational Spanish class. It was only a couple of weeks in a community center here, but that was it.
Okay. So with that Duolingo and that conversation lessons that you took, how confident would you have felt to face the conversation with the lady on the bus or the conversation at the airport?
No, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Definitely wouldn't have been able to do it. Wouldn't even have tried to do it.
And how confident do you feel now to just maybe go to Spain, travel, have nice, simple chats with people?
Oh, I will. I do it now. I talk to people when I'm there. Yes. In the hotels, I've sent messages at the hotel. I've asked for things at the hotel. So yeah, no, I'm using it now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You mentioned at the beginning that you were that you were a bit afraid at the beginning, like you had fears of saying the wrong thing, being embarrassed, not being able to do this. What would you say to someone who has those very same fears, who is afraid of not being able to do something like this?
I'm still learning, and I'm still afraid, but I still want to learn more. So I say, go for it. There's no problem at all. You do it and go for it, and you'll really enjoy it. And the more I'm learning, the more I'm enjoying. So no, definitely. It's well worth it. So it is. It's really good. If I can learn, anybody can learn. And you've been able to teach me.
Okay. How old are you, Linda?
I'm 62 now.
62 now.
So an old brain as well.
What would you say to someone who feels like they are too old, they cannot learn Spanish because they are maybe, I have people, you have never told me that, I have to say, which is brilliant. But I sometimes get messages from people like, I think I am too old, this is too late to learn Spanish.
No, it's never too late. If it's something you want to do, go for it. As I say, sometimes I maybe don't learn as quick as other people, but I'm still learning. I'm speaking. Again, I suppose it depends too how much you put into it as well. The more I'm learning, the more I'm enjoying learning, because I'm seeing results. And then I'm able to do things now. I'm able to sit in the conversations. I'm able to join the conversations. Before, I would have been a wee bit more backward and would have sat and listened more and let other people talk. Especially too, because I have a really, as you know, I have a really broad Irish accent. Sometimes I think, oh my goodness, they'll not understand me. But no, go for it. You'll really enjoy it. And not only am I learning, but I think when you are older, it's good to keep teasing out the brain, keep working the brain.
Yeah, so that double reason, right?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, amazing, perfect. When's your next trip to Spain? Do you
We
have
haven't,
something booked in?
no, we haven't anything booked yet, but it'll definitely be next summer.
Okay, next summer we still have 8 months to go,
Yep.
roughly.
Yep.
Okay. Um, how confident do you feel towards your next trip to Spain to just to get by?
Yeah. I'm getting more confident each time, and as I say, as I'm like from now, from January to now, I have moved from beginners into intermediate, which is I was astounded by. So if I can do that in what 7, 8 months, more 9 months, imagine what I'll be like then next year. So I look forward to it.
Okay, amazing, perfect. Is there anything else you want to mention before we?
No, I think that's okay. I just want to say thank you to you, really, for all you've done for us, and I hope I can cope okay in the intermediate.
Okay, Linda, thank you very much. I just wanted to really, really congratulate you and thank you for the commitment, for just for everything you've done, and it's really paying off. And I see you and Heidi, the two of you, just in the lessons and getting by and speaking, and with that confidence that was non-existent when we started. So, and this is all, of course, thanks to the time, to the effort that you've been putting. So yes, I'm just super happy and I'm very, very proud.
Thanks to you for guiding us, Heidi.